Let me guess. You've read it. Maybe more than once. He takes her, controls her, decides everything. And somewhere in the middle of the book, you started hoping they'd end up together. If that makes you pause, if you've ever wondered why that dynamic pulls you in, stay with me. Today, we're talking about the captive dynamic, kidnapping, arranged marriage, mafia captivity, the stories where one person holds all the power and the other has none. And we're going to explore why, in fiction, that can feel like something other than horror. Here's what the research knows. When you read about captivity, your brain isn't responding to the action, it's responding to the underlying need being touched. Dark romance readers are often people who've spent their lives being in control, the eldest daughter, the responsible one. Control is your job. It's exhausting. And deep down, a part of you wonders what it would feel like to just let go. To have someone else decide to be taken care of, even if the packaging is complicated. The captive trope isn't actually about captivity. It's about surrender and for the fortified self. Surrender is the deepest fantasy of all. Books like Devil's Night, Captive in the Dark, or any mafia romance where she has no choice but to stay. They're not glorifying kidnapping. They're creating a container where a reader who's never allowed to be vulnerable can safely explore what vulnerability might feel like. The cage is fiction, the danger is controlled, the pages end. But while you're inside, you get to feel what it's like to not be the one in charge for once. That's not broken. That's your nervous system taking a breath it rarely gets to take. Here's the part that matters. The appeal of the captive dynamic has nothing to do with wanting to be hurt. It has everything to do with wanting to be held. In these stories, the captive often receives moments of unexpected care. A nightlight because she's scared of the dark. A blanket. A soft word in between the chaos. That's the detail your brain is actually responding to, not the control. The care that exists inside the control. It's a fantasy of being so completely seen that someone else takes over. Now, here's the line we hold. Fiction is not reality. The men in these books are not relationship goals. They're psychological mirrors reflecting back a part of you that's been asking to be noticed. The part that's tired of deciding everything. The part that wants someone else to carry the weight. The part that longs to be cared for without having to earn it first. That part is real. That part deserves attention. And fiction gives you a place to meet her without anyone else having to know. Here's your question for this week, just for you. Nothing to share. What part of you wants to stop being in control just for a little while? That part exists. She is not wrong for wanting what she wants. And the books you love, they're one of the only places she gets to breathe.